Pag-usapan natin, kayo ang chairman ng House Committee on Energy. Tama ho ba yan?
Yes, Manang Joe.
Alam niyo masyado marami nababahala, mga ginang ng tahanan tungkol dito sa mabilis sa pagtaas ng presyo ng LPG. At yun ding presyo ng produktong petrolyo, kapag ka tumataas sa world market, nababalitan pa lang ng oil companies, nagtataas na. Pero pagka bumababa, abay, paunti-unti at saka talagang tinitipid yung pagbaba ng presyo ng produktong petrolyo. Ano ho ba ngayon ang latest sa Committee on Energy tungkol dito sa naturang mga issues?
You know, Manang Joe, we have been investigating them for the longest time. Well, they said that they have a 30-day inventory of their stock. So they claim that if the price of crude oil in the world market goes up, sometimes they also don't bring it up right away. That's what they claim, no? Pero after we questioned them, they admitted that since this industry is deregulated, so it's actually the local market forces which will dictate the price here. That means kung nagbaba yung presyo ng isang oil company, sa tingin nila, pag hindi sila magagaba ng presyo, doon pupunta yung mamimili, doon na sila magababa. Pero kung pwede man na itaas ng konti at magtataas na rin naman ng iba, di okay lang sa kanila kasi their issue here is profit, which is legal, no?
While it is true na deregulated ang oil industry, pero may safeguards dun sa ating mga batas, hindi po ba?
Yes, Manong.
Na ang Department of Energy, maaaring may gawin yung Interagency Task Force na itinatag ng batas, Department of Justice, DTI, Department of Finance, at ganoon din ang Department of Energy, meron magagawang paraan para i-monitor kung nagsasamantala o hindi ang mga oil companies.
Opo, ginagawa po natin yan. As a matter of fact, lagi natin silang pinapahiri. Secretary Reyes, hindi po nagsasawang kausapin sila. At tayo naman, we are asking the BIR to look into their books, so at least, okay, it's not wrong to make profit, but you better pay the right taxes, so at least you can bring back to the people what is for the people. Siguro, either that or you give us a decent rollback.
Siguro panahon na para i-review natin ang Total Oil Deregulation Law, magawa ng modifications o amendment na kinakailangan, at least doon sa punto ng pricing, para nang noon, at least kahit pa paano, natitiyak natin na mapapangalagaan ng gobyerno ang kapakanan ng pangkaraniwang mamamayan.
Actually, Manong, matagal po natin ginagawa yan. Sa ngayon, sa pag-usuri natin, pag-aaral at ayon sa ating mga galing na resource persons, there are two sides of a coin. Okay, if we say we will go back to industry which is regulated, we can control the price. No? But at what expense, Manang Joe? The government will have to come up with funds in billions of pesos to subsidize this industry.
Parang OPSF.
Manong, where will we get these funds? If we do it now, do we realign already designed funds in the national budget for this? Yung bridges, kalye, school buildings sa probinsya, do we babawasan ba yun para ilagay dito? Or number two, do we levy new taxes on our people? So, these people are calling for a return to an industry which is regulated. I'm sure, Manong, they are the ones who will oppose these new tax measures. But if they support these tax measures, then we have a good chance.
Okay, isang clamor naman yung tungkol sa pag-control sa presyo ng LPG. Alam natin, lumilipad ngayon ang presyo ng LPG, Dati-rati kung magtaas, 50 centimos bawat kilo. Ngayon, 4 na piso, 4.50 bawat kilo. Medyo nakababahala ito, Congressman Mikey. Ano bang findings ng Committee on Energy tungkol dito?
Actually, Manong, tapos na sa Committee on Energy yan meron na kaming pinirma na committee report. It's already in the floor. Gagawa kami ng LPG law. At makokontrol natin sila to a certain extent at mabantayan natin sila alam nyo, minsan yung mga LPG distributors, nag-ibenta sila ng LPG, hindi man eksakto po yung container, hindi naman punong-puno. Marami silang palusot na ginagawa natin pinag-aralan. This will all be addressed in the LPG law, which we will take up in the lower house.
So, meron na isang panukalang batas tungkol dito sa LPG.
Tapos na po sa Committee on Energy, tapos already signed yung committee report. Dati pa po, I think several months ago. So, it's in the floor.
Okay. So, maraming salamat dito sa naturang mga paglilinaw, Congressman Mikey.
I should thank you, Manang Joe. Thank you, Karen. At saka, thank you to everybody po. Again, for me, it is an opportunity for me to talk to our nation through you. Salamat, Omaro.
Hindi po ba masyadong very unusual for a presidential son to wake up this early at pumunta sa radio station to clarify matters?
Well, I did that in the other station.
Okay, si Attorney Rondan. Attorney, maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat din, Joe.
At anytime nakakailanganin namin ang inyong paliwanag, medyo ibukas lang natin yung mga linya, ano?
Anytime, Joe.
Para nang nun kung merong mga text messages, mga katanungan tungkol dito sa ating mga napag-usapan, medyo mabigyan linaw natin para nang nun hindi na lumalaki ang issue.
Bukas linya ko, Joe.
Okay, thank you very much, Attorney Rondain. Attorney, Congressman Maigi, maraming salamat po. Bueno, mga kaibigan, natin po napakinggan sa bahaging ito natin palatuntunan si Congressman Maigi Arroyo, 2nd District ng Lalawigan ng Pampanga, at si Attorney Roy Rondain.
Daming bayan.
Oras 5 minuto bago sumapit alas 8 ng umaga.
Bye, Jessie.
Bye,